So what would you say? Can you share a story where a child thrived because their parents stepped away from traditional education norms? So you just mentioned this one. Would you say there is another one that you like to share?
There is actually. It's a family I'm working with right now. So I know that our schooling, our education systems are different between Germany and America. But in America, we get the choice to homeschool, where we take our children completely out of the public education and away from the teachers, and the parents are their main.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the first things that people might say is, oh, no, wait a minute. I'm not qualified to teach my own children. And that is the first big myth that I love talking about around this whole topic, is that you are qualified. You are your child's first best teacher because you do it from the time you bring them home from the hospital, or the first time you bring them into your home if you adopt them, right? So even if you don't have the choice of homeschooling, you still have education choice. You can still do things with your children. But then back to the story. Sorry about that. I went off on a little tangent there.
Oh.
So yes, actually one of the families I'm working with right now, the child is actually on the autism spectrum. And so he has a really difficult time speaking. He doesn't communicate the same way as other children. And again, he's very driven. He's very active. He doesn't like sitting still for very long, right? But yet he still is learning. Except as a teacher, if I were to evaluate him as a teacher, I wouldn't know everything that he knows in his head because he doesn't communicate fully. He has limited speech because of his autism. So this mom and I talked, and she said, I don't think I want to put him in a public school because then he will be frustrated because he can't get his needs met, right? Because he's not speaking completely. They won't understand him the way I understand him. And then there's also these other influences of other children who might be acting out that he might think, oh, maybe that's what I should be doing too, right? Or because he gets so frustrated, he might act out. So instead, she decided to homeschool, and it has been wonderful. His needs are being met. He's learning. He's growing. He's starting to actually talk more. And the best part about it is that the parent is able to, instead of spend time taking him back and forth to school, can now take him to specialized therapies and tutoring as well. So she's homeschooling, but then she's bringing in the other speech therapy, occupational therapy, tutoring with a specialized reading tutor to help him grow even more. And that is a great fit education for him at this point.